What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And today is Thursday, which means I'm going to try to upload a little gameplay for you. And today the game of choice is Hearthstone by Blizzard. It is a collectible card game. And what do I mean by a collectible card game? Well, you get cards like this, and you're going to assemble them into a deck like so. First, you're going to pick one of the 9 different classes. You got Priest, Mage, Warlock, Paladin, Hunter, Druid, Rogue, Shaman, Warrior, just like in World of Warcraft, which is this game is based off of, obviously, being a Blizzard product. So let's say we're going to build a Shaman deck. I have a good number of Shaman cards. Here you can see a list of all the different Shaman cards: Ancestral Healing, Totemic Might, Frost Shock, Dust Devil is pretty cool. I really like the Flame Tongue Totem. This is good. I like that a lot. This gives Wind Fury. This is my favorite card to the Shaman, I think. Gives Bloodlust plus 3 attack each turn. I know some of these cards will not make sense to you at this time. But that's okay, because they make sense to me. And we're going to show you the basics of the game. But how do you get these cards? That's a good question. Now, Hearthstone is a free-to-play game. Oh, that's so cool. It built the deck for me if I wanted it to. Now, Hearthstone is a free-to-play game, meaning you can just play this game and download it for free. You can also never spend money to acquire new cards. Now, there's the basic set, which you're going to pretty much unlock for free. The other way that you get cards is expert cards, and expert cards come from booster packs. Now, I have purchased 2 booster packs to show you what the opening process looks like. So we open a booster. Let's see what we get. Here's a Tauren Warrior. All classes to plus 2, 3, and Taunt, Enrage plus 3. So that's a very good card right there. It's an uncommon, as you can tell by the little gem on the card. This guy I like a lot. The Acolyte of Pain costs 3. Whenever it takes damage, you'll draw a card. Drawing a card is very good in card games. The Loot Hoarder, when he dies, you draw a card. 2 for a 2/1. That makes sense. Let's talk about the anatomy of a card real quick. Let's look at this Loot Hoarder again. Now, 2 is its casting cost, its mana cost. 2, here, the yellow, is his attack value, and 1 is its hit point value. So, I mean, decent. Here we go. Now we open a rare. For all classes, the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Whenever a minion dies, gain +1 attack. So now these are cards that you can put into your deck. Very simple. Okay, so now we have some more wonderful cards that we can use to build our decks, which is great. But how do we get these packs, right? Well, you can go to the store, and obviously here you can see you can get 2 packs for $2.99, which is what I just did. 7 packs for $9.99, up to 40 packs, which is like a box of cards for $49.99. Or alternatively, you can spend gold. 1 pack for 100 gold. So I could buy one right now. How do you get gold? You get gold by playing the game, by defeating people, by battling in the arena, which of course costs gold to do or money to do. Or each day you'll I don't want to go to open packs. Oops. Back. Each day you will get 3 up to well, you get 1 quest. You can have up to 3 total. And then just of course leveling heroes. There's all kinds of different things to do that you can do for free without ever spending money. And then you get 100 gold. You can go to buy an expert pack and use that to tailor your decks. Very, very cool. Good free-to-play model. Love the way it works. Alright, sorry for the jump cut there. So let's go right into our very first game. Now, I'm going to play against the computer here, and I'm going to play... let me show you. There are a variety of different decks that you can choose from pre-built to try out each hero and get an idea of how that hero plays and the kind of cards it uses. I'm going to try my custom Shaman deck that's all about the Bloodlust, and I'm going to play the Warrior. And now the game is going to set us up for a battle against the AI. And I'm going to show you the very basic concept. Now, I've built a deck of 30 cards, and of those 30 cards, I can only have 2 copies of any one particular card. Some cards I only have 1 copy of. This is my opening hand, and we just rolled to see who's going first, or flipped a coin. Looks like the computer is going to go first. So I got an extra card. I'm going to look at this hand, and I don't like a couple of these cards because it's going to be a while till I have 5 mana. So I'm going to ship those back. I'm going to ship all 3 of those back. Really like this guy for first turn, though. I'm going to ship those away. We got some nice replacements. Cost 2, cost 2, cost 3. So very, very good. Now, each turn, I'm going to have what is called a mana crystal. And as you can see, I have 1 of 1 here in the bottom right-hand corner. Mana crystals. Let me check this out, too. I can pop the pumpkins. 1 for 1 of 1. So I can play anything in my hand that costs 1. And spend that mana crystal, and it's going to empty it up. I want to play this guy, the Dust Devil, which has 2 abilities, Wind Fury and Overload. Now, Overload's going to be a little complicated for you guys to learn right off the bat, but I'm going to try to explain it to you anyway. It's going to lock down my mana crystal. See the little lock symbol? Next turn, I'm borrowing mana from next turn. It's a very cool shaman-only concept. At least it's only appeared on shaman cards so far. My opponent has taken their turn, and they have summoned a Murloc Tidehunter, which allows him to battle cry, meaning when it comes into play, summon a 1/1 Murloc Scout, which he has clearly done. Alright, my turn. Now, I've got not much to play because I have no mana. I could play this card, which is highlighted. Whenever you don't win the flip, you can use this card to give yourself a slight 1-turn advantage. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. Now, I have the choice of attacking with this Dust Devil with... I can attack this guy. And it's going to deal 2 points of damage to my Wind Fury guy. Well, Wind Fury guy is going to deal 3 points of damage to that. Not a good deal. It would be much better if I were to attack Garrosh directly. Boom. And because this guy has Wind Fury, I'm going to attack twice. Boom! Take that, Garrosh. I never liked you anyway. Alright, he's taking his turn. It's a 2/3 for 3 mana, very efficient. And all of his other minions now have charge. Charge means that they can attack on the turn they come into play. Very problematic for me. Now, I do have 3 of 3 mana crystals this turn because each turn you will gain 1 more empty mana crystal, which will then immediately fill. So it's kind of like playing a land in Magic the Gathering every turn, or a resource in World of Warcraft every turn, except you don't have to use a card to do it. Love it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my Murloc Scout. And he's going to summon me a little 1/1 friend. Murloc Tidehunter to the Scout. Then I am going to use this to gain additional mana for this 1 turn only, and play me a little 1/2 with a battle cry of draw a card. Love it. Not very powerful 1/2 for 2 mana, but the fact that it does not waste a card, it gives you card advantage. Always an important concept in a game that relies on cards. I'm getting my ass beat. Okay, so let's focus. Now I have to make an educated decision. Do I want to go straight for Garrosh again and try to deal some damage? Or do I want to start picking off those minions that are slowly killing me? And I think, since I don't have anything very big on the board right now, I do have this fire elemental I'll be able to make later. Maybe the best bet is to go ahead and start killing stuff. Especially this 2/3 that gives his other minions charge. So that has to die. Yep, that 3/1 probably has to die as well. And now I need to get reestablished. So the best way to do that, I believe, is to drop this 2/4, which is going to give me a dragon. Oh, mechanical dragon. Those gnomish inventions. Very cool. Okay, this guy is crazy good. For 5 mana, you get a 2/7 Gurubashi Berserker, and every time it takes damage, its attack grows. Now, a favorite card type in any of these games is something that grows, and this guy grows rapidly. So we may have to try to figure out a way to deal with it without dealing plink damage. Just a little bit of damage is not going to work. I don't think I have anything like that on my deck. So here's what I'm going to do. I have 5 total available mana. That means I can drop this for 1 and make her even stronger. And then for 4 more mana, I'll play this guy, which will give her Wind Fury. Now, I will use her to pick off this little 2-1, and then her second attack will take Garrosh right to the face. I'll get in with my Mechanical Dragonling 2, knocking Garrosh down to 18. I'm feeling pretty confident about this game. Now, here's a very game-defining mechanic. We have a Taunt creature. It is a 6/5 for 6, but the important ability here is Taunt. Now, normally I could attack Garrosh directly or any other guy on the board, but Taunt makes me attack only the guy with Taunt. Damn it. Alright, so what are we doing about this guy? I'm going to have to kill it so that I can get through to the other stuff. I think it's time we finally bring down our Fire Elemental. Fire Elemental drops, and I get to deal 3 points of damage to any target. And I'm going to go with that 6/5. My Dragonling is going to get in there, finish him off. We're going to go right past his 5/5 to try to get Garrosh down into a range in which we might be able to kill him. And that 5/5 is dangerous. And here's another Taunt guy. Damn it. And of course he uses his class ability, Armor Up in his case, which will give any warrior 2 points of armor. My class ability is to drop a random totem, which is one I really like. Alright, what is a good path to victory here? We have 7 available mana. We have something that costs 7. I also have smaller guys that we could kind of flood the field with. And I think that might be my favorite path to victory. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fill the board up with cool guys. And I'm going to make my board even more unbearable, unborable. Now this is a bad situation. I really would like to kill that 8/2, but I can't do it because this guy has to attack the Taunt. And now I really don't want to do this. I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice the guy just buffed. But I risk taking 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. This is a risky situation. But I think I'm going to try to live the dream. I'm going to bash Garrosh in the face and see where this gets me. It's all about risk assessment. It's all about card management. It's all about being careful. Boulder Fist Ogre 6/7 does not have Taunt. Oh, and he did it for me. He's afraid of me having creatures on the board. He knows that a shaman could bloodlust at any moment, and things could go from bad to super bad. It's a really good movie, by the way. But here we go. 7 mana, 6/6 gives all my guys +1/+1. Wonderful card. I'm dropping this guy, who will give a creature +2 attack until the end of the turn. And Garrosh meets his end. No, he's a 2! He's still a 2! I forgot that he had armor. He armored up. He used his class ability. Oh, what an upset. What a major upset. Oh, and he armors back up. He knows he's on borrowed time. He drops a Murloc Raider. Nothing with Taunt. So, sorry, sir. But you have to die. Lightning Bolt! Boom. And that's the basics of a game of Hearthstone. This is how it works. This is how you win. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play. It's in beta. And I look forward to more of it. If you like this game, do me a favor. Do me 2 favors. Number 1, check it out. If you want to see more of it, post in the comments box below or tweet it, Facebook me, let me know. I'd love to play more of this game for you on Thursdays. Also, a big thanks to Wow Hobbs, fellow YouTuber Wow Hobbs. I'm sure you're familiar with him. If it wasn't for him, I would not be in this beta. I appreciate it so much, Wow Hobbs. You're a good friend. Thank you so much. I'm going to list his channel below. Please check him out. If you haven't seen his content, he's making plenty of Hearthstone content, and it's awesome. Talk to you soon.